Hey everybody, so I apologize that I have not really been on my filming game lately. Ever since we got back from Dallas about a week ago, I've been kind of crazy busy catching up with work and kind of seeing some of my friends and family who missed Melody and everything, but I also just really haven't had anything that I've been super excited to film. I was gonna do a March favorites video, but then I realized as I was going through the products that I would have shown, it would have been really redundant with the products that I showed in my what's in my travel makeup bag video, because a lot of the things that I brought with me in my travel makeup bag were pretty much the things that I was loving for the month. But I did realize that as I was looking through some of my stuff that I've collected a fair amount of Empties products. I have a few makeup items for this, but mainly it's going to be beauty, skin, and hair, because those are the things that I go through pretty frequently. But I also have a couple candles, and I figured we would just do this. So let's get into the video. All right, so the first thing on top here is this Ion Sensitive Scalp 6% developer, and this is in 20. This is what I use whenever I color my hair. I use this when I'm using just like any other kind of hair color. I think the brand is really good, and you get this at Sally Beauty Supply, and this brand is always on like buy two get one free or something, so I usually get the hair color and the developer from this brand. Okay, I have 3 candles that I will show you guys, and then I can go ahead and empty these out so I can use them for something else. I have 2 Marshmallow Firesides. This makes me really sad because I can't find these anymore. I guess I knew that they were limited edition for the winter time, but I think that they'll come back again at the end of this year. I thought that I had bought enough because I bought like 4 of these, and so then I had to start rationing them. So this is about as far as I can get down in the candle base, and then what I'll do is I'll just depot or de-wax these so that I can use the canisters for something else. So I have 2 Marshmallow Firesides, and then I have a Eucalyptus Mint. This was my bathroom candle. It's perfect for taking baths, lighting it. It's just, I can still smell it. It's very fresh. It kind of smells like a spa. So Bath & Body Works candles are the best. I do have 1 candle from Menards, actually. This was $3. This is in lavender. It has 2 wicks, and as you can see, we were able to burn it down pretty good. I liked this for the light that it gave. We used this in our bedroom at night when we were putting Melody to bed and we just wanted a little bit of light. We put this on our dresser, but it doesn't really, even right now, I don't really smell it. And even when it was burning, you had to be really close to the candle to smell it. So for $3, they have a pretty good selection, and if you're basically going to be using a candle for a little bit of soft light, this is a good option. But if you want the scent, definitely go with the Bath & Body Works candles. So then I've got a couple hair items. One of them is the Pantene Color Preserve Volume Shampoo. This was actually in a favorite video of mine. I really liked this. I didn't feel like it stripped my hair. I feel like it gave me volume, and I don't feel like it dried my hair out. I know a lot of people think that Pantene like sucks or whatever, but I've never had any issues with it. I don't use it a lot, but I really did like this shampoo. I used the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Color Conditioner. This has always been one of my favorite treatments, but in the original, just the original 3-Minute Miracle. This one in the color, I felt like maybe I just hadn't used it in a while, but I feel like the consistency of the conditioner wasn't as thick as I was used to. And I just feel like when I want a lot of moisture for my dry hair, I want something that's really thick. So this was kind of thin. It kind of disappointed me. It was still a really good conditioner, but if you're looking for something that's gonna have kind of like a mask type moisture to it, this was not it. All right, so a body wash in here that I'm gonna mention just because Luke and I both use it. It's the Old Spice Dry Skin Defense Body Wash. It's supposed to be cleansing and hydration. It has kind of like a creamy texture to it. But is it just me, or do guys' products when it comes to like deodorant and body wash have way more stain powder with the scent to it? I don't know, maybe that's not true, but I feel like this is just a really clean smell. It's not so masculine that I can't wear it without smelling weird. Scent is Live Wire. So this is a great body wash that's kind of hydrating, but also very clean, and you can definitely smell it on you even at the end of the day. All right, I've got a Detangler in here from L'Oreal. This is their EverCurl Sulfate-Free Curl Care System Silk and Gloss Dual Oil Care. This is one of those ones that kind of separates, so you have to shake it before you use it. But when it comes to like detanglers, this is the best one I've ever tried. I've tried a lot of detanglers, and something with the nozzle as well as the formula just goes on really nice without getting greasy. So I like this a lot. It says that it's for wavy to tight curly hair, which I don't have. I have stick straight hair, but I still really like this after I showered and towel dried my hair to spray this through before I combed it through with my wet brush. So best Detangler. This is my second repurchase of this, and I probably will repurchase it again. All right, I've got a couple face washes here. One of them is the Biore Free Your Pores Pore Unclogging Scrub. This one also has 2% salicylic acid. This didn't wow me. I mean, it was okay. It kind of has like a minty, tingling sensation to it, but I just felt like it didn't have a lot of abrasiveness, and I feel like it didn't really do a lot. On the other hand, I have the St. Ives Blemish Control Apricot Scrub. This one is also 2% salicylic acid, and I think this stuff is amazing. I think this is a great job at exfoliating your skin. It is considered kind of a deep exfoliant, so they do have a one level down that's supposed to be less abrasive. That's their green tea scrub, but I absolutely love this one. So if you're in the market for a really nice acne treatment exfoliant face scrub, this is my favorite, and I've gone back to it. I probably repurchased this dozens and dozens of times, so I will continue to repurchase this unless I find something I like better. So then I have a self-tanning lotion. This is the Banana Boat Summer Color Deep Dark Color Self-Adjusting Streak Free for all skin tones. I love this, and I've already repurchased it again. I use this a couple times a week if I want to look tan. I just apply it on my arms and my chest and up to my neck area. I don't do it on my legs because it's still 30 degrees here in Minnesota, so I haven't had any reason to wear anything but pants. But I did use this before we went to Dallas just to give myself a little bit of color. It says to reapply 1 to 2 times a week. I feel like it lasts a long time. It doesn't look orange. It's relatively cheap. It's about $6, and I think it's a really, really good self-tanning lotion. After I take a shower and I clean and exfoliate my skin, shave my legs if I'm gonna apply it there, I just rub it in really well. And it has a little bit of like a color guard, so you do see where you're applying it, but then it takes a few hours for the color to actually develop. And I think what I like about this the most is just that it's really easy. It dries really quickly, so you can't really go wrong with this. Okay, then I have a few makeup-y type items. One of them is a Revlon Precision Lash Adhesive Glue. The glue in this is actually okay, but I'm not able to close it anymore. And because the wand has some flyaways, it's almost impossible to apply it to my lashes on the band without getting it all over the lash hairs. And so the glue itself is kind of becoming dry, so I have repurchased this. I do really like it, but because of the brush application, I feel like the little hairs just kind of go crazy. So I like it, but I don't love it. Okay, this makes me really sad. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. I don't use this every day. I use this generally if it's just gonna be like a really quick get me out of the house type of thing, and that's because this eyebrow is almost entirely bald. That's not true. Maybe it's a third bald. But I'd like this because it's just a really easy way to get a good, quick, natural looking brow. It's not as long lasting as the Dip Brow Pomade, which is what I use every single day and absolutely love. So I have since repurchased this because I do really like it. Dark brown is about a perfect match for me, so if you haven't checked the Brow Wiz out, I definitely think you should. All right, I have 2 EOS lip balms that are completely empty. I go through these pretty regularly just because I use them at work, at home, and everything else. So I have one of them in pomegranate, I have one of them in sweet mint and one of them in blueberry. So a couple of my favorites. I've repurchased sweet mint, and I kind of just go through all of them. I never really tried a flavor that I haven't loved, but these 2 are a couple of my favorites. Okay, the last thing in here is a Clinique Stay Matte Sheer Pressed Powder Stay Neutral. This was one of the first makeup products I ever bought, and I used it a lot, and then recently it was down so much to the edge there after I hit pan that it was starting to just kind of crumble and become unusable. So it has completely all fallen out, but I was wearing it, like I said, in the color 02 Stay Neutral. Great powder. I don't even know if they sell this anymore because I got it like probably years ago. So that is pretty much everything I have collected in the last few months of my empty products. Sorry that there's not more makeup in here, but I typically don't go through makeup as quickly as I go through hair and skincare type items. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.